Hey everyone, and welcome back to What After Dentistry. Wouldn't it be nice to, after a very tiring day, just go and relax or chill out on a beach? How does that sound? I'm sure everyone would love to have this life. In today's video, we are basically going to talk about a very unexplored country so far. So, how to practice dentistry in Seychelles. Yes, you heard it right. Seychelles is a beautiful island country, and to work in such a country is everyone's dream. I would love to work in such a place. So here we are today with Dr. Bibhakar Ranjan, who is a practicing dentist in Seychelles since 2019. He graduated from SJM Dental College, Karnataka in 2012 and has a diverse experience of working as a general dentist for more than 8 years now. Before moving to Seychelles, he was working with multi-speciality charitable hospital and private clinics in India, where he was working with the best dentists in the country. Currently, he's leading a private dental surgery unit in Seychelles Island. He's an active speaker on television and radio channels discussing ways to tackle the rising oral diseases among pediatric and geriatric patients. He always keeps himself updated in terms of the latest advancements happening in dental technology, research, and treatment modalities. Apart from dentistry, he is very much interested in the field of yoga, and he is a certified yoga instructor from the world's oldest yoga ashram school in India. He conducts various yoga workshops and programs for medical and dental colleagues in India and abroad to overcome work stress, anxiety, and physical issues related to postures while working. So, doctor, before we start, the formal discussion on dentistry in Seychelles, we would like to know more about you. How has been your journey? What were your struggles and your achievements so far?
I've been every student in the college days also, okay, but everybody wants to do something in life. So I graduated from SJM Dental College in Chitradurga, a small city in Karnataka. I enjoyed my college life just like anybody else. And then I went to Davangere, it's a hub for anybody and I was preparing for NEET with. Then I quit doing my master's, like preparation for master. Then I moved to Mumbai, where I was started practicing general dentistry. It was my start, I was learning, I was doing something, and then I was practicing there for like 5-6 years. Then I realized that Mumbai is such a big city and it's like crowded, and like I was like taking trains from here and there. Like always, you're never alone. Like such a fast-paced life, and I was not meant for that. Like I was so fed up and bored with that, and the life was so saturated. I'm not complaining about Mumbai. Mumbai is beautiful and city in the India still, but still it was not meant for me. And then at that time when I was practicing, I was looking for a place to be myself. I was away from a lot of crowd and a lot of people. I was not thinking about going to America or Canada because many of my friends are going there. And then I was looking for a small island country, less population, beautiful scenery, and like pollution. Then I journeyed on to some countries like Ireland, Tahiti, French Polynesia, Mauritius. Then the best part of they speak English, and it was close from India, and it's one of the most beautiful island country in the world. I was so mesmerized looking at the videos on YouTube every day. When I finished my work in Mumbai at 8 back at my home, I used to play those videos on my. I'd be happy about it. I started in 2013, just after my graduation, and it took me 3 years to finally feel that okay, I have to do this to see if this is as beautiful as what I see in the YouTube. Then I booked a flight, and then I came here as a tourist. Okay, and then I realized it is on the videos. And then I decided, okay, when I go back to India, I'll try my best to come back here again. And that's how I finally came back here.
That's amazing. That's great. So how did you find information about Seychelles? Because I'm sure when you moved, even today we don't have much information about if somebody wants to move like small countries like Seychelles or Mauritius or Maldives. So how did you gather the information like to practice dentistry over there?
Okay, the basic thing, information you can always ask to the
Yes.
people. In India, we always look for other people to tell us, okay, what to do. When there's nothing, just ask the authorities, okay, how can I apply and what all documents they need. So I did. There was nothing on social medias or nothing, no blogging about the how to go about it. So I mailed the Seychelles Medical Dental Council. Okay, I want and practice there as a dentist. So what are the things I need? They told me, okay, this is the document that you have to send by post, and this much amount of money you have to send it for primary verification check. I did that. They said, okay, you're good enough to be part of our society, and you can pay for the rest of the money. Then that's how I get it.
I think that's a brilliant effort that you've put into to make sure
Yeah.
that you work in a country where you desire to actually live. So
Yeah.
please guide our audience in terms of the step-by-step process that is required if somebody wants to work in Seychelles as a dentist.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. So thing is to go to come to Seychelles. Okay, like either if you have a job here, if you get a offer from an employer, then you can once you get a job, then you can apply for your licensing. Okay, or you can do one thing: you can apply for your licensing first, register yourself as a dentist in Seychelles, then you can look for a job. Either way, you can do it. It's easier to find a in few months actually.
Okay, so both the ways goes by, like either one can go for a job first and then the
Yeah,
licensure, or licensure first and job,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
is there any examination also, like for US, Canada, UK, UAE, if somebody who has to move, they basically have to appear for an exam. So is there any examination for Seychelles also?
No, there's no examination for Seychelles, okay, but the language certificates. Like if you are from English speaking country, you should be having like IELTS often, okay, and if you are like French also, it's good enough for them. And the college should be in the UK GDC. I think most of the colleges in India were very on the GDC list, like UK. So they follow the UK curriculum, okay. So that's not a big problem for you to get registered here.
Okay. So there's no examination. It's just the
No.
IELTS and the French, language course that one has
Yeah.
to do. And what should be the level of the French language if somebody is going for?
It's like optional. Right? It's like they said you should be aware of the language, the official.
Yes.
They didn't mention that okay, you have to be C1 or B1 like that. They said that okay, you speak this language, French and Creole and English. You have to speak either one of the languages, so that you can communicate with the patient. You just prove that okay, I speak this language. That's it, done.
Okay. 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 I think then that's fair enough. And what is the time like? What would you suggest? Can a fresh BDS graduate, should they immediately apply after passing out, or should they work for say 2 years, 3 years, and then they should apply for Seychelles?
See, like if you want to just get a licensing or like anytime you want, okay, you're eligible after your graduation to apply. For you to get a job, you need to have some experience. No employer will hire you until you have a certain amount of experience.
And what is the cost, which is I mean, the cost and the time required to get the licensure?
I think that $80 to $100 is required for application check the first, okay, and then if it's all good, pay $100 more. So around $200 for you to get a registration for 2 years, and yeah, and mostly it will take 3 to 4 months, depending on the how quickly your college and your council respond to the to Seychelles, so that they can verify faster like that.
Right. Right. And if somebody wants to apply for the job, then how can one look for a job? Is it like suppose I get my licensure and then I go there as a tourist on the tourist visa? Can on a tourist visa I can search for jobs? Is that allowed there?
Actually, on tours we are not allowed to do anything in any part of the world. Okay, even Seychelles. Okay, and Seychelles, I won't advise you to look for a job when you're in tourist visa. Okay, so apply online. You can always look for online rather than coming here with visa and search for a job. The thing is like that in India, if you see, you can either apply to private clinic or either you can apply for a government clinic, hospital. Okay, here the same thing. We have like 5 to 6 private dental clinics. Okay, and most of the clinics are run by the dentists by themselves. We don't have a locum culture, like in India, like I think thousands of dentists, and somebody can replace them. But here in Seychelles, most of the private practices are run by the dentists themselves, so they don't leave the work. They don't hire any other dentist. That's the first thing. Okay, and because it's such a small country, we have a population 95%, so we don't have many clinics also. Okay, so the biggest employer in this country is the Ministry of Health. They have a big hospitals, and they have a PHC, private health center, where they do both in every district, in every island. Okay, so that's how they cater the population. So Ministry of Health usually hires the dentist from abroad. Okay, and even they hire the specialist, even they hire the general dentist. Okay, and they publish it on doctor.com or in Facebook on their website also. Once in a while. So if they're willing to apply, they can leave a mail, or they can wait for the vacancies or the private clinics if they. But things are like less clinics, less chance for you to get a job in the private sectors.
Okay.
Like that.
For all you audience, as Dr. Bibhakar has explained it very nicely, that how to apply for this licensure in Seychelles Dental Council, Medical and Dental Council. So you just need to send all your documents, get them verified, pay for the cost that is approximately around $200, and you'll get the licensure within 6 months. For the job, as he mentions, you will have to look out their Ministry of Health site, you will have to mail them, or you can also look out on their Facebook pages, social media pages, and see for opportunities. As of now, as he mentions, because of the less population, private clinics generally they don't hire unless and until they have a huge number of patients coming in. So that's all, I think. Am I right? I've compiled it correctly.
Yes. Yes. Like they do hire. It's not like about the number of patients. They do hire, but the chances of for them to hire is less. Like in India, we have like thousands. For a person to get a job is much easier than a country where they have a 6, 7 private clinics.
Absolutely correct. So
I'll tell you one more thing. Like when I got my license 2016, okay, so I waited for 3 years to get my job. So it took me 3 years. So if someone is really wanted to come here, patience and perseverance is much required. Like if you want hard, you can always get it. No matter how difficult it is, how difficult it is to get a license or a job. Nothing is impossible.
Absolutely correct. So as he's put it very nicely, if you really want to work in any country that you desire for, you will have to have patience like he had. For 3 years, he kept on searching. He didn't stop himself. He was very persistent with his efforts. And finally, he got one opportunity in his dream country. So yes, absolutely correct. You need to be very patient with your efforts and the consistency. So, Dr. Bibhakar, then we would like to know, the process is same for an MDS graduate as well?
Yes, it is same. No difference.
Okay. And they can practice the specialty in Seychelles?
Yes, they can. Okay. Indian specialists working in with Ministry of Health.
So, then we would like to know that what is the average salary that a fresh, because I'm not sure if even if an experienced dentist from India goes to Seychelles, will that person be catered as a fresh dentist over there, or they'll be catered like an experienced?
No, like if you have experience, you'll be like the client dentist, But think like if someone starts fresh, it all depends what kind of offer you get. But like usually the dentist starts their package from around 2,500 to $3,000. Okay, and if you are a specialist, you can get more. Okay, and also like sometimes we used to get a basis work. Even if you go to Europe or Canada, many dentists get percentage. So here also it's like that. It all depends what package and what deal you have. But in a round, if you want to know the basic, you can start from $2,500 to $3,000
per month.
Yeah, but if you're specialist, definitely you're gonna get more money.
So then coming on the visa part, so suppose I get a job, so how does the visa thing happen? So do I get a work visa from, is it sponsored from my employer?
Yeah. So like once you got a job offer and you're like agreed to the terms and conditions, the future employees also happy. Then they GOP, it's called Gainful Occupied Permit, okay, occupation permit. So they will apply for GOP for you, and it sometimes it takes 2 to 3 months, but you'll get it.
Okay.
If you have a job offer, nothing can stop you.
Okay. So this will be sponsored by, I mean, the process will be taken care by the employer, right? Or will I have to do it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
No, they will.
Okay, great. So how is the scope of dentistry in Seychelles? We would like to know that. And are there any challenges that you face?
Okay, so like people are in Seychelles, people are about dentistry, okay, about their old hygiene. They are very much sensitive about. Thing is like Seychelles is an island country, you know, like it's a very small country. Are imported here, so everything is costly. Even the dentistry is very costly. Okay, and it's very difficult for people to afford the private practice. So most of the people go to the government Ministry of Health, and they get a free healthcare. And some people also come to the private practice, and so the scope of dentist is good, and you can get a good amount of patient every day also. So it's not bad, and it's better actually.
Any challenges that you have faced?
Yeah, yes, there are challenges in sexual also. Like in India, like when I was practicing in Mumbai, so being a general dentist, I used to work day and night, and so wherever like we can do all the works, but still we need a specialist to come and visit and do some cases like also like surgery, some root canal, sometime once in a while. But here, the chances for you to get specialist is zero, you know, like it's nil because there's no locum culture here, you know. So many clinics they have a orthodontist visiting from India or Dubai, and they visit once in a while. And plus, after COVID, things get changed. Yes. So it's very difficult. You have to do it by yourself, or you can send to the government hospitals. So it's difficult, you know, like you have to do everything by yourself. So it's kind of challenge. Okay. So it's affect your patient well-being when you have to look for a specialist and when you don't have it at your disposal.
Absolutely. And what kind of, what are the chances of specialists if they want to move to Seychelles? How is the scope for specialists over there, and which specialty would you recommend that they can try moving to Seychelles?
See, like I think mostly the Ministry of Health hires the specialists, okay, and they have, as far as I know, that they have most of the specialty there, okay, mostly surgery or like endo or the prostho, they have everything, okay. If someone wants to move here, they can apply to the Ministry of Health, or if someone wants to just for the visiting, because the private clinic they don't hire specialists for them to like have it here and work full time. You know, mostly the specialists in the private practice they visit once in a while, like in every 3 months they do the cases, they go back like that for implants and for any jaw surgery or like braces, ortho, like that.
Okay, okay, great. So now, keeping the current situation in mind, the pandemic that we are going through, is the Ministry of Health still accepting applications from overseas dentists?
So, to be honest with you, like after the pandemic, after 2019, Seychelles economy totally depends on tourism. You know, like the economy was hit hard, and they have stopped hiring people abroad at the moment. Okay, they are not giving GOP or the work permit to the foreigners. Okay, at the moment, but hopefully things will change and they will start hiring again and again. Okay, even they increase other employers to hire locally like that. And even at the moment, the airline is since very long time. They're not allowing people from India mostly or like other Asian countries to come to Seychelles. But who knows? Things will change once the COVID cases will go down. So fingers crossed. And whoever wants to come, they are most welcome.
Absolutely, absolutely. So As of now, because of the pandemic, if you are someone who is trying to move to Seychelles, then the situation is that they are not accepting applications as of now. But as soon as COVID, declines, or the cases come down, and we get free from this particular situation that we are into today, you might start the application process as soon as possible. So,
So
yeah.
if you want me to add something, okay, if you want to come here, you can always apply. You can always apply for a job. Like you can send a mail to the Ministry of Health or Darkness, and you can apply for your licensure. When things are better, if there's any availability, if there's any vacancy, you can always ask it to come down. So don't wait for something to change. Just go for it.
Yes, absolutely. So you can start the process, as he says. He recommends that you can start mailing, and you can start the conversation, and you just need to wait for the pandemic situation to be on an acceptable side. That's absolutely correct. Yeah. How is the work life in Seychelles? I mean, is it stressful like here? We have 9 to 9, dentists work 9 to 9 here in India. So is it the same in Seychelles as well?
No, it's not like that. So in India, I was like practicing from morning 10 till evening 8 sometimes. Like I used to stop like working earlier than other clinics. In my locality, we used to work till 10, 11. In Mumbai, some clinics are open till 11 o'clock. Sometimes they open until 1 o'clock in the night.
Yes.
It's different. Like, yeah. The only reason I came here because I enjoy the island life, like, still, we don't do much. But I work here from morning 8 till 5 in the evening. And on Saturdays, now I'm free. I was supposed to go home and chill and go to beach somewhere, but I thought I should wait for the podcast. But yeah, the life is better. Like you have a ample amount of time for you to spend with your family and friends. You go to the beach, you go to the mountain, hike, do stuff, and there are a lot of people, active people, like who likes to go out in the nature, who likes to do stuff on the beach. So things are better. Like you can really be connected with the nature here.
Right.
Not going to the mall and the movies all the time.
That's good. Yeah. That's good. I think. And this is, work life, something someone will always desire to have. So to maintain that work-life balance, I think that's a beautiful country that one can move to.
Yeah.
Your last thoughts, last tip, advice that you would like to share with our audience?
Just be good. See, like everybody wants to move somewhere, like to change their environment, change something, But the thing is, if you leave India, in India you have all the resources. You have multiple set of people who can come and help you with so many stuff. And you have so many labs also. So, but in Seychelles we have limited resources. We have limited resources with terms of materials, in terms of specialists, in terms of other people, in terms of lab also to help you out. So if you want to move here, be sure that you're good in everything, Be good with your clinical skills and with your knowledge and stuff before you. Once you move here, it will be hard for you to go back to country and for you to develop your clinical skills again and again, because we don't have much of serial programs happening here and again. So it's better for you to, when you're in India, when you're applying, just make sure that you're good in everything.
Right, absolutely. I think that's a good tip that you have shared. So thank you very much, Dr. Ranjan, for coming on our platform today and sharing all the insights about how to practice dentistry in Seychelles. Thank you very, very much.
You're welcome. Thank you for calling me. Take care.
Yeah. And for all the audience, if you're listening to our session, thank you very much for patiently listening to our session. I will see you in the next session. Before that, please subscribe to our channel. It's absolutely free. And please like and share this in your network. It might help out somebody who's trying to move to Seychelles as a dentist. So thank you very much. I will see you in the next video. Until then, bye and good luck.